It gets fully real. Deadline day is here. It's here. It's real. We're going to talk about the ooze. It's dependent on which ooze I'm getting. That's the first thing. Second thing, Mbappe to Real Madrid. It's happened. And we're going to get PSG Auntie to explain how the hell did LSG, who could have gotten this dude for a lot of money last summer, are allowing someone like Mbappe, aka the prodigy, to go for a freaking free. What are my Arsenal boys doing with a fellow African brother, a fellow black African brother, Aubameyang, in doing him like that, man? We're going to have all this discussion right here on Half of Football Hot Deadline Day Content Crackini. Let's get it. So we're here, man. So I think, look, man, there's only one place to freaking start with this whole thing, man. And that's what I had to bring in. I had to bring in a special guy for this, man. A guy who is making waves, man. I mean, wait, PSG Auntie. I mean, so I believe you're the biggest PSG fan on Twitter now, aren't you?
No, I think there's one guy, PSG Gallo, but
No.
he
So
passed.
so okay. So PSG Auntie. Well, look at that. He's graced us with our presence. He's obviously the most famous PSG fan on Twitter and so forth. So let me just bring us in. So guys, it's real. Mbappe to Real Madrid this summer for a free transfer. And you know what? Do you know what I find funny? People said, "Oh, half of this isn't news. Why are you doing this? We all knew this was going to happen." I have Madrid zone blocked. I have Madrid zone blocked. They're on mute, so I don't get my nose from a Madrid zone. And guys, let's be real. PSG had a gamble. They said that, wait a minute, it's going to be a gamble, but we think that we could maybe get him to sign an extension. And there were already rumors that were saying in January that, oh, Mbappe is maybe having second thoughts and he may sign that extension. So we never knew whether this was really going to happen, because I don't listen to freaking Madrid or Infinity Madrid. We didn't know whether this was going to happen until he 100% signed that contract. But I have to come to PSG Auntie with this, man, because my thing there is, how is it that you're going to allow Mbappe to go for a free when you could have gotten money for him back in the summer? PSG could have had, I know that PSG have a lot of money, but PSG could have had an injection of like 150, 160 or something for Mbappe and use the money to maybe buy a striker. So now you're not going to lose Mbappe for it. But you know why this is bad? This is why this is bad. It's that game. Feb 15. Feb 15. Mbappe is pretty much playing against his future club. Once he signs that contract for the summer, he's effectively a Real Madrid player, pretty much. So you're going to be playing. Of course, he's going to play hard, but he's going to be playing against his future team. And this is why I want to come to PSG Auntie right now. If Mbappe signs for Real Madrid on a free, and Real Madrid knock PSG out of the round of 16, the Barca wing is coming down, and the LSG wing is coming in. So I want to bring in your boy, PSG Auntie. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
I mean, I'm gonna just have the same answer. This will be decided in the summer. I don't wanna overthink if Mbappe is gonna stay, if this and that. He's probably gonna leave, but it all depends on what happens at the end of the season. If we win a Champions League, for me, I don't care about 200 million. Nasser has spent over 1 billion at PSG. He doesn't care about 200 million. So for me, Mbappe, I mean, leaving for free, it all depends on how PSG success in the Champions League. That's only what matters.
So okay, so you don't believe that Mbappe? Oh, okay. So for you, you're happy that Mbappe will be going for a free in the summer. You think that's PSG? So basically, you feel that PSG did the right thing in not getting any money for him last summer and keeping him for this one season, allowing him to go for a free.
Yeah, it mostly depended on Messi coming to the club because that means that PSG are wanting to win the Champions League right now. And if we get Messi and then let Mbappe leave, it's an L. So we had to keep him to do everything this season. So far, maybe it's not gone that well, but there's still a chance we can win the Champions League. So for me, that's the biggest thing. That it's Messi. It's all because of Messi. He came, and PSG put all their guns on this Champions League season. If it fails, it fails. If it succeeds, it succeeds.
Um, I mean, Magpies. I mean, how do you sort of agree with PSG Anti's point of view in the sense of they're super rich, so they have loads of money.
Yeah.
So in their mind is, bro, okay, even if it's going to live and so forth, we're not losing really any money because we can afford to forego 800 mil influx. And the market value, even just for one season of having Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi in one team, is huge. And they may say, what if this three helps to combine for us winning the Champions League? And it would have worked. So do you still agree that for PSG, it was fine that they didn't let Mbappe go because they would have to have Eminem for this one season? Or do you think that they are stupid in not getting 200 mil for him last summer rather than allow him to go for free in this coming summer?
I think what's weird about this thing is just that, and maybe it's why I disagree with PSG Anti, because he's saying that going on into the Champions League is that, isn't there like a conflict of interests? Because you just announced you're signing for Real Madrid, and then a few weeks later you're going to be playing Real Madrid in the Champions League. I don't know. It's just a bit. When was the last time like a player signed for a club that they were going to face off in a major competition?
Well, it's what. Now, I don't think he played, but I think Mario Götze was on the bench in that UCL final. I believe it was pretty much announced that he was going to be joining Bayern, but I don't think he played at that final. So that's the closest thing I can think of was when Götze was on the bench in the 2013 UCL final. But is he not an okay? Like, look, I mean, Magpies. I would like to believe that Mbappe is a professional, and I like to think that whatever team he plays for, he wants to win the Champions League. So,
I mean, I'm just saying, bro needs to get to know his new teammates. You know what I mean? He needs to get to know his new teammates.
So that's like, okay, he's good at chilling because he doesn't want to upset his new teammates.
Yeah, you know, like you don't want to like go tackle hard because you know, like what happens if you injure Benzema or something? Like you just want to, like you want to sort of break the ice. Like we're good. You know, that's the thing. Like it's just I can't help but think there won't be a conflict of interest where like you running against defenders. Like whoa, actually, Alaba, I don't want to kind of like skin you because you know you're going to be my defender next year.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
Magpies does it not show competitiveness is if like he goes hard against them, shows that he wants to win at all times.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So he might. It's just that if he doesn't, and if PSG crash out, the narrative will be, well, this is on. Ironic enough, it probably won't be on Neymar. Although shout out to the documentary, it was good by the way. The narrative will be, oh, Mbappe was distracted. Mbappe wasn't focused. Mbappe was playing for the enemy because PSG would have won the game had Mbappe. Do you kind of see what I'm trying to say? So, so for what I'm saying, it's a bit. It's they were Real Madrid are well within their right to do so because at the end of the day, he's a free agent, so they're not doing anything wrong. It's just that if I'm a PSG fan, for me, I would be at least a little bit worried because you now have a player who you're heavily relying upon, who, in my opinion, has a conflict of interest with another club that might cause issue. And if you're pinning your win on the Champions League on this, then you know.
But see, Magpies, this is what I wonder when we did the show when the transfer window was closing for the summer. I said, Pienchi, you don't want to be in a situation where he signs a pre-contract because remember, and I think PSG, I think even you were saying that like, oh no, Mbappe would never disrespect PSG by signing a pre-contract in January because of how that would look. Because of what if PSG were to meet Real Madrid? It would be weird if he was to sign a pre-contract in January. And I was like, okay, I get it, but what if he does? Now, you were just relying that he would be respectful of PSG and be like, you know what, I'm only going to sign a contract in the summer. But what if he doesn't? But what if he signs a pre-contract in January? It's going to look so weird.
Yeah.
If him now facing Real Madrid when he's now a guy for him. So I mean PSG, what's your view from that whole thing of like Mbappe signing a pre-contract now, knowing that you're now going to be facing Real Madrid?
For me, I don't care that much. I don't think he will sign. And even if he signs, he has already showed us this season how professional he is. I mean, he was wanting to leave PSG in the summer to Real Madrid. He stayed. And for me, this season, at least top 3 players in the world. So his hunger on the pitch, his motivation, it won't affect him if he signs or doesn't sign a pre-arrangement contract with Real Madrid.
Who else wants to comment on this whole Mbappe thing, man? Actually, let me come to your
Yes.
boy A1. A1, talk to me. This whole Mbappe thing. What's your take, man? A1, 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 A1. All right, let me come to.
Yeah, mate, can you hear me?
Yeah, go for it, bro. Go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You know what I thought? Yeah, I think PSG thought, because in the past you've seen players like, for example, Verratti. He was linked to Barcelona for a long time, and all of a sudden PSG said no. Then he ended up signing a new contract. I think PSG thought they had the, they had the strength to say to, like, Mbappe will be able to stay. He ain't gonna go. He's staying. He's staying. But Mbappe just took things into his own hands, let the contract run down, and PSG were in a position where, like, the only thing we can do is just offer him loads and loads of money. And Mbappe, respect to him, he said, no, I'm not going to take the money. No matter what you offer me, it doesn't matter, because I'm going Real Madrid. That's my dream. And PSG can't do anything about it.
All right, man. What's it called? Your boy Osman. Talk to me, man. Osman.
Yeah. So the first way I would like to look
Hold
at
up.
this
No.
move-
Hold up. Is this eye test?
Yes, brother.
Okay. Now, eye test. You were a United fan before, weren't you?
Yeah, I used to be United fan, but I left.
No. Eye test. No. Eye test. I'm gonna lead this in. So I ask the questions. Eye test. So eye test. So I'm trying to just connect to the dots. So eye test. You're now a Sevilla fan because of Martial. Is that right?
Yes, my relationship with Man United
Oh
has
my
been up and
god.
down for a very long time. It's been up and down for a very long time. As you know, I was on loan at PSG start of the season, came back when Oli left, but things didn't improve. I had enough. So now is a permanent move. I'm here at PSG and I'm ready to take over La Liga, man. I'm ready
Wait,
to
what?
take over La Liga.
I'm here at PSG.
No.
What?
Osman, I'm not
I mean,
talking.
I'm here at
You know what,
Sevilla,
Osman,
Sevilla. I'm here at Sevilla.
it made no sense. So Osman, I don't want to say to you. Let's talk about Mbappe. Osman, let's talk Mbappe. Talk Mbappe, man.
Okay, the first way I would like to look at this move is the arrogant Premier League fans. Yeah, I think this move shows that Real Madrid and Barcelona are still on top. They went for a
Whoa.
patchy period. Hold on a second. They went through a patchy period where things weren't looking great. Twitter and Instagram were making memes of El Clasico going from Messi and Ronaldo to Vinicius and Dembele. But this was just a little bad period. Real Madrid and Barcelona will be back like they've always been. Premier League merchants were all, for the past 2-3 years, they've been saying, listen, now the Premier League is the pinnacle of football. It's no longer Real Madrid and Barcelona. The main attraction is the Premier League, the big six. No, the Real Madrid and Barcelona will always be the pinnacle of football. Will always be the pinnacle of football. No matter how bad they are, yeah. Big players would always rather go to a Madrid or Barcelona than any of the big six. Like Real Madrid, I'm telling you right now, Real Madrid and Barcelona, they're more attractive than Man City right now. Even though Man City are a lot better, they're more attractive than Liverpool right now. As we could see with Kylian Mbappe. Yeah? He didn't even consider going to a Man City, to a Liverpool, who are way better than Barcelona and Real Madrid right now. He
Because they
went
weren't in
straight
for
to
him.
Madrid. As soon as he knew Madrid was open, he went to Madrid. Same with Haaland. Haaland will do the same thing. He ain't going to the big six. The Premier League fans are begging for him to come, but no. The main attraction is always Madrid and Barca. Yeah, so he's gonna go to one of those clubs. But yeah, with Mbappe, he's the main man of this generation. He's the guy. There's a lot of talented players like Felix, Haaland, like Ansu Fati, but Mbappe is the guy.
So you're
And
saying
him
that he's
going
going to
to
be.
Madrid,
So you're guaranteeing me that he'll be a successor to Real Madrid, and it was the right move for him to leave PSG, to leave
Madrid,
Messi, leave Neymar.
Bro, Messi's
Madrid are
washed,
building
bro. What?
something.
Like Messi's good.
Madrid are building something. They got Camavinga. I'm hearing they could get Tuchemeni, Vinicius Junior. They're building something. They have a lot of great young talent. Militao. They have a lot of great young talent. They're building something. Perez, Madrid, they will be back. The golden days will be back. And I think Mbappe will be the star man in that team. Mbappe will be the star man in that team and lead them to more Champions Leagues, more La Ligas.
Can I ask a quick question? Like there's a certain
Yes,
player
Magpie
that's
Studio.
there's a certain player at Madrid, because you're talking about Mbappe leading it, but what about Eden Hazard? What's going to happen to him? Because he's a Madrid as
I
well.
said,
Like,
you know, I
surely
said, you don't have to
surely
respond to that
surely
question.
the best
see
player in the
Eden
world is
Hazard.
going to.
I says,
see-
I'm
You know
the
what I mean?
host for this show,
What do you think,
and
Ites?
that guy
Ed-
is a guest in the show. I says you don't have to
Just
answer the what.
so if Mbappe goes, then what happens
I
to
said so.
Hazard,
Continue.
man?
So I said so. He said Mazda, Real Madrid, and so forth. So yes, let's round off so we can go to the guys. So
Yeah, I think they're gonna be back. Mbappe is gonna be the main man. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest players of all time. I don't think he'll be the best because I don't think he has that magic that a Lionel Messi or Maradona has, but he will go down as one of the greatest. He will surpass Cristiano, I believe.
Ooh.
Cristiano.
No, you're
That's
bugging,
big
bro.
talk.
No,
That's
no,
big
no,
talk.
I
no.
think he'll be
Easy.
better at Madrid than Cristiano.
Wait, actually,
I think he will.
sorry. Also, I says, does Cristiano have a World Cup?
No, he doesn't. And
Has
also,
Cristiano scored in a World Cup final?
no. And also, two La
Wait,
Ligas
hold on,
only.
no. Last no.
Only two La Ligas.
Last question. Has Cristiano scored in a World Cup knockouts game?
No, he hasn't. And that's why I say he's gonna surpass Ronaldo at Madrid as well. He only has 2 La Liga
Okay, now
titles.
you know what? Okay, that's where we see, we were going well, but I think that's where we diverge because I test. Have you seen Cristiano's numbers for Real
I've
Madrid?
seen his numbers, but he
That's-
joined Madrid at 24. At 24, Mbappe is
But
a little.
nobody is surpassing those. What you can hate what he wants. Nobody is doing what Cristiano did at Real Madrid.
Mbappe
What
can.
that guy did was insane, bro. So let's keep it 3 stacks. Let's keep it 3 stacks. Wait, hold on. Let me take some doors and I'll go around the room. So your boy Chad Hurdle, man, football hub member, thank the dub. Is this real?
I think it's more.
800,000 a
I
week.
think it's more. Because I
It's
heard
a
that I'm
million.
hearing 50 million. I'm hearing 50 million a year.
It's
Is
a
this-
million a week.
God
It's a million a week.
damn. I mean, look,
What?
I've got to look into that whether that's real. It's from goddamn.
For Mbappe,
From Mbappe to Real. I mean, look, Magpies. I don't know where Papa Perez is getting that more money from, man. But it is what it is.
he's collecting that Super League cash. That's why he's
Ah,
collecting that
there we
Super
go,
League
there we
cash.
go.
That's it. Yeah.
So Fabrizio Romano says Perez is the GOAT president. 100% sure. Here we go. Papa Perez doing his thing, man. Your boy doing his thing. Rodrigo Rodders, man. Thank you for the dub. The Bram not signing anyone due to I'm not even gonna address that nonsense. I'm not gonna address that. From Dajo RAF, thank the dog says Perez lives and Isco and Bale getting offloaded as well. According to who? Barca are gonna do a hard push for the link now. Hazard Kai swap. Hashtag Papa. Hashtag goat-ish. Now, let me be real with you. If Barca get Haaland this summer, then I think people need to apologize to Ites because a lot of guys on the streets are saying that Ites did 3 lines of coke by saying that Barca are still on top. But I have heard a very strong Haaland to Barca links. So if Haaland joins Barca in the summer, then that whole thing of Real and Barca are always the top dogs needs to be respected. And Laporta seems to think that guys can say what's up. So from Mr. Big Papa Perez, talk to me, bro, about this deal. Big Papa Perez.
Oh God, bro! It just shows that Real Madrid. No, it just shows that Perez is the number one guy.
Oh.
Bro, it just shows that Perez is the number one guy in world football.
Wait. Okay. Cobham. I'm going to ask you a question, and
Yes.
I pray that you give me the right answer. Cobham,
What?
I am begging you. Please don't tell me that you're on loan at Real Madrid.
So Perez is the number one guy in all of football.
I'm gonna ask this. Cobham, I'm gonna ask you this question again, and I'm gonna ask it slowly. Cobham, I'm begging you, because Cobham, I know times are difficult. We've already lost Umbani, and I think we lost another guy as well. But Cobham, I'm begging you, please tell me that during one of our most darkest hours, you've not gone on loan to Real Madrid.
So that we're saying Perez is the number one guy in all of football. He's gotten Mbappe for free, and he's going to get Pogba for free. Man, football's done. Bro, this is
Cobham, you didn't answer the question, bro.
I don't know. No, I don't want to know the answer, rather. I think the answer will break my heart. Because Cobham, do you know how many times we've been through the trenches of Chelsea loss? And Cobham, that's what it's about. We enjoy the high times and we enjoy the low times. You can't jump off the ship now. Cobham, we need every soldier. We need every all hands on deck. Cobham, you can't jump ship now.
Listen, I haven't made my decision yet. At this moment in time.
How do we have... This is why this channel can never be respected. How do we have a community where people are happily doing stuff like this? You know, how do you guys are happily doing stuff like this? And so, I mean, what? Oh man! Look, Cobham, you're a Chelsea fan because Cobham, I need all this. Cobham, I need you. Okay, Cobham, I said I need everybody, and Cobham, I need your support. You still remain a Chelsea fan. Don't worry. The good times will come. Come on, I promise you. It looks bad.
Is Marcus Alonso still here?
No, he's not. He'll be gone soon. He'll be gone soon. Trust me, he'll be gone soon. Yes. He's going to. Yeah, he'll be going to Dory. So what's it called? Abdullah, talk to me. This whole Mbappe movement.
My name is Lord Help Me Now.
Okay. I respect you. You know you're my Nigerian brother, but I will not call you Lord Help.
That is my name.
So, that's not. I mean, change. I'll call you Johnny. I'll call you Femi. I'll call you Olusegun. I'll call you Semi Tope. I will not call you Lord Help Me. I won't.
You see, Lord Help Me, because see. You didn't stop going around nice. It's that time I need to take a sabbatical to the Galacticos now.
Wait, no. Okay, hold up. Okay, see, okay, now hold up.
Wait.
Magpies. Let me just deal with this. So we have Cobham, who is pending to go. Abdullah, you're one of the loudest, most passionate Chelsea fans out there.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that you're thinking of a sabbatical to Real Madrid?
By the God grace of God, because in as much as we have been he's not still out here as a Chelsea fan. It's not safe.
Man.
Respect.
Oh my day! Everybody jumping ship.
Everyone must have had a meeting with Core. Like if it's people talking to Core or something. So.
They're cheating on Roman for Perez.
I told you this before. I said since 2014. I've been having an issue with Magana Ganeskia. In as much as he's sporting director,
but Abdullahi,
it's gonna be hard.
We have to stick together through thick and thin. We have to stick together through thick and thin. I know it's not bad.
I am a Chelsea fan. I'm not disputing.
Abdullahi, the good times will come. The whole point of sticking with the club is through the darkest points of times, as bad as it is, we always stay firm. We'll take the abuse, but we have to remain firm. You can't. Abdullahi, we beat the crap out of them last year. Abdullahi, what did Kante do to this club last year? He single-handedly deconstructed them.
I agree. But when you look at the transfer, we have negative.
Wait, guys. Nobody welcome him. He's not. Don't welcome him anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's here. Him and come
we have like negative wages in terms of this is the first time in Chelsea era and under Roman Abramovich we've having negative transfer in terms of wages. It's hard. It's very negative. You know what? We have to sell Pulisic, Lemolena, Hakim Ziyech, and that idiot called Romelu Lukaku in the transfer.
I thought you liked him.
We get hijacked by Spurs.
So, like, it's tough. We are negative right now. Negative. It's tough right now. It is tough.
if we get hijacked by Spurs, what are you doing, HH? For Dembele?
Oh, that's impossible. That's
not
impossible. That's
happening. I know
impossible.
that's not happening.
I've been
Okay,
hearing
let's say
Nathaniel.
something to Chelsea
Hold up,
fans.
my friend. Hold up. Nathaniel. First of all, your thoughts on Mbappe, and I hope you're not thinking of moving to Real Madrid. Cobham and Abdullahi, they're about to jump ship to Real Madrid. I hope you're standing firm with Chelsea.
Mbappe to Real Madrid. That's good for them, but we've got Dembele coming, man. So I'm staying here, bro. We got Dembele. He's better than Mbappe. And what's it called? If Dembele comes to Chelsea, which he could do in the summer, oh my days, rivals. They're gonna
Nathaniel,
be
did you
crying,
say that
Wait,
Chelsea
wait.
were favourites to winning the CL? I can't remember. You said they could win the
No.
Champions League.
man.
Wait,
Listen,
wait.
let Devil lead. Let
Nathaniel,
Devil
do you know
lead.
which Dembele is
Man U.
coming? Do you know which Dembele
Wait.
is coming?
You changed from Man U to Newcastle. Have some shame. They talk about any CL.
I don't know who RDS is, but so sorry, Karen. Go on.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
so I mean, okay, so nothing. So what? I mean, do you think that PSG screwed this up, or do you think that you still agree that PSG should have kept them? So that do you agree that PSG should have kept Mbappe because of the whole Eminem, Messi, and Neymar thing, or do you think they should have sold him last summer for money rather than let him go for free?
they obviously should have sold him for money because that's the more smart thing to do. No matter how much money you've got, you should still sell for 180 million. But what's it called? They've done the right thing, I think, because Mbappe, he was eventually going to cause an upset in the team. And I just think, just let him go. His head's not in the right place. He wants to go to Real Madrid, obviously. So just let him go. They can get a player who's half decent, and they'll be fine.
Okay. Sorry. So let me come.
Can I say
to...
something, Yusuf?
Nomad, talk to me. Nomad, talk to me.
Yeah. Thanks for having me here.
Nomad, you don't need to thank. No. Don't thank me. This is an open hangout. This is free for anybody to come. So no need to thank me. Everyone is free to come. It's open.
Yeah, this is, I mean, courtesy, you know. I just want to, give a public announcement, sort of, that, we're all going to be seeing a lot of, narrative switching in the media. Where multiple narratives are going to be completely switched 180 degrees, and then the consensus that will build around this will be somewhere in the middle, which will be far from the truth. I'll give a couple of examples. PSG could have had 200 million euros on the last day of the summer transfer window for Mbappe, right? I mean,
that's what
Mbappe,
we were told. Yeah, that's what we were told to believe.
I mean, Real Madrid had, given an official bid of 200 million euros on the last day of the summer transfer window. Now, if it was a serious club, a club that was looking to build an institution to be taken seriously, amidst clubs like Real Madrid and Bayern Munich and Manchester United and Liverpool and these institutions, which even Manchester City are successfully doing right now. If PSG wanted to do that, they would have taken that 200 million instead of just treating the club as an extension of the Qatari government. If it actually treated it like an institution to be built, then I think that would have resulted, in their reputation being held and in being built. I mean, look at what's happening to the reputation right now. Are they being taken seriously as a club? And that comes all the way down from the top management, all the way down to the dressing room. Look at the dressing room. It's a circus.
Yeah.
Look at the culture.
Sorry, Nomad. Sorry to interrupt you. Looks like I think Aubameyang to Barca has been confirmed. Sorry, I think that's just breaking.
Yeah, I just saw it. It's in a verbal.
Sorry, just as
Confirmed.
Hold the press.
Confirmed.
Just as breaking.
On a free transfer, not alone.
Hold the press.
Napoli be scared. What I'm saying, Napoli be scared. That front line.
I'm saying, well, Lingard is staying at United. That's confirmed. Okay, let's see what this whole Aubameyang thing's about. Because I mean, your boy Fab hasn't said anything. Wait, so why? What source did you get that from? Red Devil.
David
Twitter.
Ornstein.
David Ornstein, David.
Oh, that's certified. That's good.
The Athletic UK.
Okay, I mean,
But I agree. Fabrizio hasn't tweeted yet, so but
Yeah, this is it for
everyone
me.
see on
Say what it,
have, so.
call him a tapping merchant or anything, man. When Fab says it, you know it's real, man. You know it's real. Oncoming, let me just. Okay, so this is what we have at the moment. This is what we have. This is from Onston, and Onston is pretty good. He's pretty good.
He's
Onston is good. He is good. So exclusive. Come on, let me just. So this is from Ornstein, who says, exclusive, Barcelona have a verbal agreement with Arsenal subject to contract to sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on 6 months plus a 1-year deal. That, if completed, will bring his as a career to an end. Medical to take place tonight. Verbal agreement. So nothing is concrete yet. Nothing. And this was 20 minutes ago. Nothing is concrete yet, man. So let's see how that develops, man. Let's see how that develops. So sorry, Nomad, continue, man.
Go on, man.
Nomad, continue. But thanks for that, Magpies, man.
Yeah, so I was just talking about the narrative switching. You know, that now the narrative will be that, you know, the narrative was that PSG was standing the ground, you know, that they were looking at this big future with Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi, and that they're looking to be taken seriously as a club. But now they've fallen flat on their face, and the narrative has switched, you know. So this is again going to happen. I mean,
but see, Nomad, this goes back to what they were saying on the on Neymar's documentary, that apparently like Barca offered crazy amounts of money to take Neymar back. But PSG said no, because they said that we want to show that we're a big club because we can say no. And saying no shows that, hey, we want to stand the ground by saying that we can keep our big players. Like Dortmund can be seen as a big club because they readily give their players away. Same thing with Ajax. But players that no, we can't be seen as a Dortmund or Ajax because say, even if you're offering us the house and everything, we can still keep.
No. Ajax, just 1 second.
So go on,
Ajax say no because they know what they've got. You know, they've got potential. They've got, you know, these walking, talking investments, you know. But the reason that PSG says no is because, you know, that we are an extension of the government, man. It means nothing to us. And so, how would you be taken seriously as a club? Ajax is taken seriously as a club, not you.
See, PSG don't care. They don't care whether we don't. Of course, they're not a serious club. Of course not. And of course, nobody in their right minds lets Mbappe go for a free. That is stupid because this is one of the most highly rated young players in the world who can go for 200 mil. So PSG are probably the only club on the planet that can allow Mbappe to go for a free. And the very fact that they're allowing Mbappe to go for a free shows you how screwed up the financial world of football is. Because if, let's say, FFP were doing their job, I'd say, wait a minute, how much money do these dudes have? Because if FFP was truly in effect, remember, you can't just grab funds from anywhere. You have to balance your books and so.
No, but it is. Here's the thing. If there was FFP, we would have been forced to take PSG seriously as a club. Now we know. Now we know who they are.
In what sense? How do you mean?
I mean, they would have been shackled. They wouldn't have been able to do the things that they're doing right now, right? We would have never known. Now we know what kind of a club they are. Now we know what kind of. I mean, they're not an institution.
Oh yeah, no.
So they will never be taken seriously now.
Oh no.
And I think
unless they win the Champions League, then there's nothing we can do. See, until they win the Champions League, we can always clown them. If they win the Champions League, it is what it is.
But from the top ownership right down to the locker room, there is no institution, right? There is nothing. I mean, there's just a bunch of individuals looking for their own paycheck, you know.
Nomad, you have. I mean, I agree with Nomad. Nomad has. I believe Nomad. You hit the nail on the head. It's the idea of this is a football club. The idea that like at the end of the day, clubs, players, like you know how many you look at the big clubs: Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. Players come and go. big players come and go, but but there's the idea of the player wants to come to us. The player wants to play for us.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what Nomad is saying.
Yeah, who's this? Who's this exactly?
And and this Yasha
It's
saying.
Yasser.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks,
Yeah.
yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
very good point. Yeah, just before I forget, from
go ahead.
that point, yes, sir. I wanted to say that, there has been this, this propaganda, this agenda against Real Madrid that they don't treat their players quite really well. That they disrespect their legends, that they treat everyone like, disposable, But that is the exact reason why every single big player wants to come to Real Madrid, because the institution lasts with an approach like that. The institution, goes through the pandemic without posting a loss. The institution remains, and that ensures that there is a consistency in performance that ensures your reputation, your relevance, and that continues, bringing in funds and bringing in players. And that is something that even clubs like Barcelona are failing to understand. So again,
Yeah, they're
this
very
narrative.
independent.
The
Yeah,
only
again,
my only pushback to that, two pushbacks to that is that one, if that's the case with respect for institution, then you can kind of understand why football fans were pissed at Perez when he tried to push the Super League, because he was going against traditional
Yes.
institutions and the leagues,
Yes.
and people
Yes.
are annoyed by that. And the second
Yes.
thing I think is that thing in defense of PSG to an extent is that I would what I imagine and why it's not seen as a big deal with what's going on at PSG is because, to be quite frank, before Neymar actually got to PSG and before they got a big signings, Ligue 1 was a joke. Like, no one really watched Ligue 1, no one went to Ligue 1 seriously. So, but ever since PSG signed Neymar, they brought a degree of attention, a degree of revenue, a degree of marketing towards Ligue 1 to make it be seen as a viable league. So as far as the French FA, as far as the owners of Ligue 1 are concerned, yes, PSG might not win a Champions League from that perspective, but they still encourage them to do what they do, because at the end of the day, it's a mutual benefit to the French league to give them the exposure, to give them, because we're talking about them competing against the Premier League, competing against Ligue 1, Serie A, etc. So in that sense, it's been a success.
League. Yeah, the French league is.
No, sorry. I mean, because we have to. I'll just have to go because we have to move because we have loads of things.
Yeah, just let me finish this point. Just last point. So this narrative switching, yeah, the Haaland will exactly. People are saying that Haaland would not be coming to Real Madrid because now Mbappe is coming. That everyone wants to be the top dog, but people don't realize that the narrative is exactly the opposite. Again, the narrative switching. Everyone will now want to come to Real Madrid because now they see that Real Madrid is now the best club for them to win something.
Why doesn't just one last thing? Why don't PSG go all out for Haaland in the summer?
Haaland will never go there.
Okay, wait, guys, hold on, because we have to move on. Dory, we'll come back to this, but we have to move on. Let me hit this. So Abdallah Alam says, big up H to the panel. Thank you, bro. Can you put this on Patreon? Yes, I will, man. The audio on this will be on the Patreon 100%, bro. 100%. From Alex Waterman, thank you for the dub. Haaland to Madrid, emergency hangouts will be goated. Relax.
That's not happening. That's not happening. That can't happen. I'm sorry. That cannot happen.
From Pierre-Emerick Emiliano Francois Aubameyang. I came to Spain for an hour family holiday. Hashtag no shit. Now, but if the reports are if Aubameyang isn't in a Barca jersey, then I think we all got punked. And he just played. So I pray that he's actually joined Barca. From
confirmed. Aubameyang is a Barcelona player.
Aubameyang's gone.
Hold easy. Bombers Abroad says nothing to save Haaland from Pep's clutches now. He's not going to City, bro. It's not happening, bro. He's not going to City.
Now we have Alvarez. We ain't getting Haaland, bro.
Have Hope's jailed cousin is free. I had you snitch me out to the cops. Hashtag watch out. I don't have a freaking jailed cousin. From Bleached Incorporated, making your future brighter. Welcome to Los Blancos, Kylian and Abdullahi. Oh wow.
I have not decided to jump back. I'm
relax.
Wow.
From Ben Smith, thank you for the dub. Says football heritage is still worth more than money. This is true. This is true. From Abdallah Alamami, thank you for the dub, bro. Thank you for the dub. The reason Chelsea haven't made a signing is Marina is aiding
Right,
Roma
okay.
his personal needs
Relax,
and watching
easy.
this hangout together. It is
Easy.
evidence sheet.
Easy.
Okay,
What
hold
the
on.
hell,
Easy.
man?
Easy.
Relax.
From your boy Chris says, HH forgets Mbappe, the prodigy, the last maestro, the aesthetic aficionado, the football connoisseur. Dembele will come to Chelsea. Hashtag the ooze, hashtag the took. Now,
The
Chris,
took,
I can
man.
see that you're using white magic to try and act with bamboozle and so
Hashtag
forth,
the took.
which I find a hash. But you know what? Abdullahi, is your mic working?
It is working, yeah.
Abdullahi, is your mic clear?
It is clear, yeah.
It's clear. It's
Yeah.
clear. Okay, good. I know it's clear. Now, you might be wondering why I've put up this image. And you say, "Whoa,
I've been waiting to talk for the past ages.
Why is it?" I'm like, now, here's his thing.
Mhm.
Let me put it to you in context. Let me put it in context.
Okay.
I'm not sure whether I want this dude. This dude, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because I need assurances of his fitness. And
what happened to his hairline, by the way?
And yes, can you just focus on getting to Division 4 on Friday? Just hold up. So we need to look at his fitness, assurances of his fitness, and also he has not really shown the kind of form as to why I called him the Oos. But Abdullahi, if we get this dude,
Yeah, Usman Dembele.
if we get this dude who Tuchel managed,
Those bottles
Tuchel
down.
was his manager here,
Mm-hmm.
then this could be a game changer for us.
I agree.
So, where are you at with this move? Is it worth taking him? Because
for me, people may call me mad or idiot. Ousmane Dembele, his mouth I hate better than Carlos Nadoi, American endorsement, and Limo Brickliner.
Who is better, him or Mount?
Ousmane Dembele.
Don't answer that question. Don't answer that question.
Mason Mount.
Do not
I'm
answer
gonna
that
say that right now.
No. Let me speak.
Don't answer that question.
No, wait, let Abdullah handle. Easy. I'll let Abdullah handle.
Yeah, because people say it's been injured in Barcelona. Which Barcelona player, whichever player go to Barcelona and have succeeded? No. Continue, flop. Dembele, flop. Ever since they say Neymar, they haven't even got a replacement yet. So Barcelona have been having a problem for a very long time in terms of their training regime. Same thing happens to Madrid too. The way they train their players also, where they get injured a lot. So even Mutai himself even said that their training has been abysmal when they train their players. It's been abysmal. So it's not something they can hide. It happens to like most promising young players going to Barcelona. So I can understand that, but when people say they want to write off Ousmane Dembele, they can write him off. But I can tell you one thing: when this guy play under a better manager, you will see the best of Ousmane Dembele. That's fact. He's a better player in terms of talent. Dembele is, for me, he is a better player. Best for me. Top 2 in terms of talent for me. After Leo Messi. I'm gonna put it that. Top 2 after Leo Messi is Ousmane Dembele for me.
We're gonna compare together though, if we're being honest. Dembele and Marco play together. Marco play in the middle. Dembele can play on the right. It'll be completely fine.
You can even play on the left.
So
yeah, I know.
Okay, so Darling, where you at that you would take him at Chelsea?
100%.
Abdullah, so you saying you would take him at Chelsea?
1,000%.
Okay.
He's not coming though.
Cobham. No. We're not talking Cobham. Would you take Ousmane Dembele at Chelsea? Your
if
club.
He's fit. If he's fit and playing well, then absolutely, because he's better than what we've got now. But the thing is, it's like his track record so far is what's putting doubts in my head. It's like you can't buy someone who's injured from a team that constantly has players who are injured. That makes no sense at all.
But Cobham, we know very well every player that goes to Barcelona has not performed to the expectation they have. E.g., apart from Neymar Jr., who left from Barcelona to PSG, no replacement from there. That's why we have to have a conversation about Barcelona themselves as an entity.
But that's like saying every single time that Chelsea signed a number 9, they haven't formed either.
We have that issue too.
That's a curse there.
Asablanc, who has been the top number 9. We have shit number 9. Drogba was not even the number 9 striker. Drogba, Costa, after
Abdullahi.
Torres flop.
Abdullah, can I ask you guys a question? Can I ask Chelsea fans a question?
Go ahead,
Depends
go
what the
ahead.
question
Can
is.
I?
Yes,
Yes.
depends what your question is.
Chelsea Football Club. It looks like right now are not going to sign a single player. Not a single player. Zero.
Have United signed
Wait,
anyone?
wait. Let me land, please, let me land. I'm just trying. I'm actually being. I'm in a positive mood today. Okay. I'm not no banter, no nothing. I'm just being honest. If you guys have an opportunity to sign Usman Dembele, irrespective if he's going to be fit or not, for only 6 months on a loan, then and then the 6 months on loan, and after the loan, then he's a free agent and he can choose to stay or whatever, or he can leave. Why wouldn't anyone do that? At the end of the day, all you're paying is whatchamacallit, his wages. And even if he like shows up for you a game or two, he's an addition. It's like Saul. So what's Saul doing for you guys now? Nothing. But he's a body. At the end of the day, you guys getting no one anyways. So to have an additional winger that can help, if he even gets like assist or two or a goal or two, it will help. So why wouldn't you do it? And no one is saying no one's saying buy this guy for 5-6 years and for the 5-year
Sorry.
contract. No one's saying that.
This is my issue with it now.
Sorry, Yassi, I'm just saying.
Apart from Limo Lena, Christian Pulisic, and then Carl Anderson-Odoi, I think for me, if Ousmane Dembele is fit and ready to go, because like I keep saying it, he's been playing under so many managers in Barcelona, and the way Barcelona has been put into as a club.
But Abdullah, just forget it. Let's be honest, guys. This is a real. This is half of channel. As half channel, let's speak real. There's no way this guy's gonna be fit. So forget about his fitness. Say you get at least 2-3 games from him at a decent level. It's better than nothing.
I can also tell you.
Wait, hold on. So yes, and this is a loan, paying
Yeah,
no money.
you're just nothing. 6-month loan. You just pay his wages, and even if he's a bust,
wait, hold up. Hold up. What are those wages? Because last I checked is that he's looking for at least north of 200,000. So if you're saying that 200,000 a week, and you're only going to give me two games, the math doesn't add up. But hold on. So Magpies, what's the meaning of this image?
So the meaning of that image is that obviously it's like Fabrizio has basically tweeted that like Aubameyang to Barca is happening. Literally, it's happening. And obviously, if Aubameyang, with Oos, they both had hair at the time. Fair play to them. All I'm saying is that just think about it. If we can get the use back, we're a bang. If we can get this, if Barcelona can get this dynamic duo, and then you can throw in Dubai and Ansu Fati in there, they could be dangerous. They could actually, if Barca are getting the image that you see in front of me, then I don't know where Abdul is, but Abdul will start creaming his pants, man. So that's what they want.
It's far-fetched.
But what I would say is that I know we're still talking about Usto, but when we do talk about Aubameyang, I find it incredibly crazy that Arsenal it's in the tweet. It says that Arsenal, there's no negotiations. Arsenal would literally just let him go.
No. Okay, let me just take this dog because I need to talk about that. So let's just take some of these jobs. So from your boy from Bishiru Tajuddin, man. Thank you, bro. Says just supporting my fellow Nigerian. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you for the support, bro. Thank you, bro. Your support means a lot, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Bishiru Tajuddin, man. Thank you, bro. I'm triggering, man. Thank you, the dub, man. How will flopping at PSG affect Leo's legacy? Not much. The only way to affect it is, oh man, this guy. Oh, he already said what's up at one club.
Quick question.
Even if he flops at PSG, based on what he's done for Barca and so forth, it's huge. But what I will say though is, if it truly is a flop, people can definitely say, "Oh, you were only good in one team." And
how many goals? We're in February now. How many goals does he have in Liga?
One.
It's two.
It's 2
goals.
Wikipedia says 1.
It's 2 goals. Wikipedia can be wrong. It's 2. I can edit to Wikipedia. It's 2 goals.
No, it says 900 minutes on 1 goal.
It's 2 goals.
Liga is not top 5 European League, man. It's midway to the MLS.
It's okay. Hold up. Real Castilla Jackson, man. Thank you. Just says, Womad is my number one hangout member. Hashtag Lautaro for Ballon d'Or. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, shout out Nomad. Shout out Nomad.
Shout out, Nomad. Shout out, bro. Los
Thanks,
Blancos
man.
says PSG are arrogant and are burning their own grease and are burning in their own grease.
True.
Look, man, if you have the money, you've got the money, bro. I mean, what if I have like trillions upon trillions? I can do whatever the heck I want. I want to do, and I can afford to not let the guy go for 3 million because I could have made 200 million. I've got freaking. I slip in freaking trillions now. Your boy Chris. Hope somebody got that Abdullahi receipt. Ben Smith, I think the said this will be another CFC dumb signing. Hashtag Dembele.
Exactly.
Look,
We'll
cross that
time
bridge.
ago.
No, guys. Now let's talk about this. We need to talk about this, man. We need to talk about this. So, the latest that we have. Let's go to the latest that we have right now. So, okay, I'm hearing a bit of echo. So this is where we're at right now. Your boy, Aubameyang, man. Your boy Aubameyang. So the streets are saying he is about to join Barcelona. So this is from Bleacher Report. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will join Barcelona on a free transfer and not a loan if his move from Arsenal is finalized by the deadline, per multiple reports. And throughout, your boy Laporta has been working super, super hard in order to make this deal go through, man. Mark Perez, I want to come to you on this one because I need some help here. Because, see, this is where I'm at with the whole Aubameyang thing. Because, as you said, it seems Arsenal are ready and willing just to let this guy go. And this is my question because, see, my thing is, I look at the Ozil situation. And I was saying that, because I said this to everyone that at the time, when Arsenal did not have 23 players better than Ozil, Arsenal didn't have 11 players better than Ozil. So Ozil not being on the squad isn't a football thing. It was something more. And we obviously learned what it was. So my thing here is that, what has Aubameyang done that has been so bad that his career at Arsenal is now finished? That's what I want to know. Because remember, Aubameyang was here before at Arteta. Arteta, you just got here. You achieved hardly anything as a player for Arsenal. So I think Aubameyang has achieved more as a player and made much more of an impact as a player than you have done. Okay, what have you done? You've won like an FA Cup or something and a charity shield. So I find it weird how Arsenal have been treated by Aubameyang, because my thing is, unless we know what he did, if let's say the guy did like sodomy or something, like something messed up, I'm like, okay, I get it. But if it's like, oh, he arrived late, or he didn't turn up, or he called Arteta a flipping loser or something, okay, yes, that's bad. But is that enough just to say, okay, that's it, bridges burnt? I mean, Mark, your thoughts on this whole Aubameyang thing with Arsenal, man?
Just quickly share the Fabrizio tweet because so financial. So that was Fabrizio about 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
But it's the last bit. Like it's like Arsenal complete out the negotiation. They've just allowed Aubameyang to leave. It's that I was like,
whoa, what? Okay.
So
wow,
they've just like, okay, yeah, go, and then that's that. And it's like I appreciate, because I think he'd be going into his final year of his contract, because obviously it was a 3-year extension, wasn't it? To be going into his final year from next year. So technically, he only had 1 more year left, the 22-23 season. But
high wages.
It's maybe Barcelona just covering the remainder of his contract, and they're giving them to, or Aubameyang is paid the rest of his contract off. I don't know.
The Bob quickly, but what's your take on how Arsenal have just totally discarded a guy who at one point was your captain, and didn't he? Okay, I know it was against Chelsea and everything, but didn't he help these guys win an FA Cup? And so forth?
He did. I mean,
he was the reason, by the way. He was the reason.
Guys, think of Troops, man. Think of Troops to be thing like a bomber blood card, Yang. We're not going to hear that anymore.
Relax.
Dude's going to become a Barcelona fan, man. You know,
Magpie.
So, like, who knows?
Obama who?
Obama what?
Obama blood card, yeah.
Oh, that's
if I see troops transfer to Barcelona next,
Oh no,
man,
that'll be deep. That'll be deep.
I think
Wait,
the transfer will
can I
be
speak on
deep.
this?
Yeah, go on.
Wait. Let Mark and the Mark press finish.
All right, yeah, okay.
Oh,
I round off because people speak.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've got no idea what he did. I mean, there's a disciplinary thing. I mean, clearly there's something. There's something deeper going on. I'm sure we might see it in the Arsenal, because it's not Amazon documentary or something. So maybe we might see a bit of that.
Bro, that Amazon documentary is going to be crazy.
It's gonna be so we don't know. You know, it could just be that at the end of the day, like the dude just has had enough. And like I said, I think when I was on the Friday thing previously, I think one of the things that people seem to forget is that Aubameyang was a player at Dortmund who was playing at the highest level in the CL, competing with trophies, etc. So him leaving Arsenal, it's like, oh, like people are always sure. Why is he leaving Arsenal? It's like he might actually have some ambition. Like he might actually want to like he might actually want to win things. And people forgotten that. Like he was winning things at Dortmund, but he should settle for club at Arsenal where the manager.
No, Marcus, you make an excellent point. Hence why we need to know what he did. Exactly. Because if I was an Arsenal fan and it was revealed that he didn't do something that big, I'd say, Arsenal, you've who the hell do you think you are to try and be like, you're not going to be with first. You are a team who, as we said, the last time you were in the Champions League, Reece James was a sperm. Reece James was literally a sperm trying to find an egg the last time that Arsenal were in the Champions League. So you are in no position to try and be like, no, man, because, bro, insult Barca all you want. Barca are still in a much higher position than Arsenal are. Arsenal are still a team who they've not been in European competition for years now. So, as well, Hassan, talk to me, bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'd like to give a shout out to Aubameyang. You know, Aubameyang turning up and he's finishing the job. He actually done what?
Wait. Did he actually get the movie? I forgot how. Did he actually get?
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He went back, bro.
Hold on. Wait. Hassan, hold on. Wait. So they just turned him around. They just turned him back.
Yeah, totally, bro. Turn that car around, bro.
Oh, Nigerians, man.
But shout out to him. He did what Aubameyang he couldn't do. But listen, crazy, bro. Crazy that Arsenal let him go for free. I mean, don't have like
what has he done? What
but
has
shout out to him.
he
He
done?
did what Aubameyang he couldn't do. But
Where's
listen,
the
crazy,
Where's the
bro.
echo
Crazy
coming
that
from?
Arsenal let him go for free. I mean,
It's not,
I don't think that's me.
Is that DuPont?
Yeah, DuPont. From DuPont. From DuPont. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were you saying? I didn't hear. Okay. But yeah, bro. I don't know how they allowed him to go on a free. Did they pay out his contract or something?
That's what either they did, or presumably maybe Aubameyang might have paid off the rest of his. Because he only had one more year of his contract left, which was 13 million.
But the report I'm hearing is Aubameyang reduced his wages to like from 350 in Arsenal to like 100.
No, but someone starts to pay off the rest of his contract.
Yeah.
So either Aubameyang paid off the remaining 13 million, or Arsenal or Barca have, or Arsenal have just written it off. Those are the only three options.
Either way, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But listen, Xavi got his man in it. Xavi got his man. You know, the Us and Aubameyang up front, bro. And the goal weight, listen, Barca are looking serious for the Europa League, bro. They're looking serious, bro.
Wait. Can I ask a question? Is there a possibility that they keep Dembele then? How does that work?
Yeah, they will.
Well, if let's say if Aubameyang, because I don't know how the whole legality of things work. If Aubameyang is literally asking for next to nothing, and they can afford him for like a very, very low wage, and it's with because I think the whole idea of Dembele is I think maybe they have to pay a fee to Arsenal or so forth. So if you don't even having to pay a fee, and let's say the wage that he's getting is so low, then like, okay, maybe we can keep Dembele, because the only way this can work, and you're keeping them, because bro, as people said that the only way this could have worked is if Dembele goes. So if let's say he's coming and Dembele stays, Aubameyang may be playing for next to nothing.
Yeah, he has to
Yeah,
be
but
HH. He can't be
now
on his regular wages, Hassan.
they
I mean,
probably
I'm
they probably
trying to find
promised him
what
they probably promised
yeah,
him take a like little wages now, and in the summer we'll sell Dembele and we'll give you back some of
that's
the
a great
wages.
point.
Yeah,
That
That's a
yeah.
really good
that's
point. That's
probably
a really good point.
the plan.
That's a really
Probably the
good point.
plan.
That's a really good. That's a great point.
Can I
So
put
it's
in
like
an angle
okay,
at this?
because he's a free Dembele is a free agent in the summer. That means then you no longer have to pay minimum. So they're like, okay, look, Obama, for these 6 months, just say what's up. Say what's up for the 6 months. Boom, when he's out, we will have all that money freed up. We'll then give you a nice contract in the summer when Dembele then has to now go.
Can I just put in a point as this?
Oh, yeah, no one talks to me. Just go for it.
Yeah, maybe, the issues that we don't know, what happened between him and Arsenal. Maybe the issue that is that he has that, PSG mentality, that he belongs in the PSG culture, in the PSG locker room. No? Maybe he's just not worth having around anymore.
No,
Maybe
but
lack of discipline.
Wait, hold on. This is key. This is key. Now, I don't know how reliable Barca Center are, but this is key. Says, see, La Liga have given the okay to Barcelona to register Aubameyang regardless of what happens with Dembele. So
that's
key.
crazy.
That's key.
But here's the thing, Nomad. Like, I was very thinking, because I agree with HH. It's like, I hate speculating on something that we don't know nothing about. No one has an idea. Like, because what we've been hearing is that, oh, he comes late. He came late to the North London Derby. He came late. I think there was a game where he was supposed to come back from his mom's. His mom was sick. That he came back late. That's what we've been hearing, but we don't truly understand what is the problem, what happened. So we don't know. And for me, I don't know. Here's a thought. I believe at times Mikel Arteta tries to be too much like Pep Guardiola. I see like similarities in terms of like how they move.
Also, you mean like a disciplinarian?
Yeah, like how with Pep Pep was not always like like what the media makes out to seem. He was not always like the manager that everyone like raves so highly about. Oh, Pep is amazing. Everyone loves him. He's not that.
Is it almost like Aubameyang is Arsenal's Eto type of situation?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Exactly. Because let's not forget when Pep came in, he right away, whatever the reason, because Eto was talking about it, decided, boom, I want to get rid of him. And Eto actually pretty much carried that Barcelona team. He was their best player. So, and he won them they don't want him to the
No, look. Let's not get away from the point. No, let's not get away from the point.
No, I just I don't know. Maybe I just feel like there's like in a weird way, Arteta, because the more you surround yourself and you're always with someone, you something rubs off on you, and at times I feel like Arteta, in terms of like, he has like similar characteristics to like Pep Guardiola, the way sometimes he treats the players, and it's just I don't know. That's just my general opinion.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, let's not take away from the fact that we are here talking about Aubameyang, and he's not the only player. And it's what, a 26-man squad. I mean, let's not take away from the fact that maybe there are some disciplinary issues.
Yeah.
Maybe he is now thinking of himself as being bigger than the club because the club is not winning anything, and maybe this is an indictment on Barcelona. Barcelona was always known to have a certain sense of professionalism, a certain set of standards set by all the way from Cruyff, that everyone plays in a certain way, everyone follows orders. Now with this influx of these new individual talents coming in, we'll see if this is an indictment on the philosophy or not. And if that happens, the gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona will increase even more. I'm just approaching this from the perspective of a Real Madrid supporter. I don't give a shit about him or Arsenal.
Yeah. I understand. It's just interesting because like you also have the, and just to be a contrarian and a devil's advocate, you can look at like a player like Granit Xhaka. former Arsenal captain, threw his armband on the ground, told the fans to screw off, takes red cards for fun. So it's then you have Aubameyang. It's like at the end of the day, like I said, we're speculating. We don't really know what's going on. So it's I get it.
We don't know, but
Yeah.
I know that they don't have a duty to tell us, but I think we are free to be like. See, my thing is okay. We don't know, but if we look at the Ozil situation, I'm well within my right to say that Arsenal are in the wrong. Because if we don't know, I'll just say, okay, let's look at your past history. We look at Ozil thing. From what we know, it was unfair what you did to Ozil. So why am I wrong to think that you didn't do the way you screwed over Ozil? You also didn't do the same thing to screw over Aubameyang as well. So that's my thing in there. Let's come to Samasi here. What do you make of this whole Aubameyang thing? Do you think Arsenal are screwing him over, and do you think that he will be a hit for Barcelona?
I hope he is, because it would be perfect Arsenal that they sell Aubameyang and he scores like 10 goals. I would, if Arsenal would sell him, at least get some money for him. First of all, it's like the PSG situation, to not get the 200 million for Mbappe, and he must have done something pretty bad if they just let him go, I think, because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no. People say he must have done something pretty bad, and which is true. I use the Ozil situation. It's made it seem as if, man, Ozil not even scored. He must have done something bad. And then from what we heard, it's because it was political, So he supported the Oigos and so forth, and what was happening, and then they just screwed him over. So my thing is that, which is why I think that it is. Look, it's the incident, and people are investigators. We are going to find out what happened for sure. Not now, but soon we're going to find out what happened. And when we now find out what happened, it's not going to be a case of like, okay, he got screwed over because of this. That makes it makes no freaking sense, man. So hold on, let me just hit some of these debates. Let me hit some of these debates, and we'll keep things moving, man. From your boy, where are we? For the thing is the eye test. Your boy eye test says, they said we were finished. They said we couldn't register players. Watch out. Wait.
That's not me. That's not me, by the way. That's not me.
Oh, that's not you. Okay, we're coming back very soon. Okay, so maybe this is the Barca fan. Yeah, no, look, man. Barca doing their thing, man.
Just don't jinx it, because Napoli might say what's up.
True. That is real. And
also,
Jelini again, thank you for the dub. He says, we talk about over having disciplinary issues, but Xhaka is still at their club and was their captain. Bro, I told you, this thing is weird, man. This thing is weird. And for me, where I stand, because of the Ozil situation, I'm with Aubameyang. Because, no, you know what? Tell us what he freaking did. Don't just say, oh, well, he no. Because if you're going to completely oust a player like this, then I agree with what Adebayo was saying, that, bro, these guys, they don't know how to freaking forgive or so forth, man, which is wild. Aubameyang, man, do you think that he'll say what's up for Barca, and how do you make of Arsenal treating him like complete and utter trash?
Man, it's kind of like interesting to see, because like after he signed the thing, he's like his mentality is just went down the bin.
You guys are a banter channel, man. So
no.
Like,
that's why I love Arsenal, man. First of all, it's like so much party, and then the guy has one of the greatest 24 hours in the history. And now we remember that, bro. It was like a 1 month campaign. Sign the thing, and now he signed the thing, and now he's now moving to another thing in Barcelona. But yeah.
By the way, breaking news: Arsenal signed a player. By the way.
Defender.
Wait, hold on, no. Oh, this. Okay, hold up. No, I know. Let's celebrate. Come on, please continue with you.
For me, this relationship just seems like he just got fed up. of Arteta. He just got fed up of he just got fed up of pretty much everything about Arsenal because
no. Arsenal ousted him. Remember, Arsenal ousted him. And my thing is that why have Arsenal ousted? What was the reason that Arsenal have ousted him? A guy who I know he was being a brick, but he was your top at the point.
My personal opinion, I think Arteta probably made him like the scapegoat for a lot of bad performances to just show the example to show like Saka, Martinelli, this is the standards that I want to do. And Aubameyang, you're the problem, you're this, you're that. And he probably got fed up. And, the relationship after a while just deteriorated. And probably the partying, the being late to training, the looking disingenuous, missing good opportunities in front of goal probably didn't help. And this is probably why we're here. Barcelona are now signed a thing with Aubameyang, and hopefully he can do front flips for Barca. So,
can I go for Aubameyang?
Yeah, Aubameyang talking.
I think the problem with it is, I think I listened to Emmanuel Adebayo in the AFCON when they asked him about Aubameyang. He said he also has the same problem with Arsenal when he was in Arsenal. The way they chase out Aubameyang in Arsenal, they did the same thing to him too. That is not support. They said, and I quote, "There's no way back for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in Arsenal Football Club." It has happened times over times again. That the board, that it is the problem is from within up towards down. That when the player have a problem, the resolution is not easy. And people take it easy because when they did it to him, people thought it was like because it's just a black player as an African player. It happens to now it's happening to another African fellow of him, Aubameyang. So there's no way for Aubameyang. What he has to just do is just he needs to get the hell out of the club and have a new lease of life. That's what Adebayo said in the African Cup of Nations. So I'm not surprised this is happening in Arsenal Football Club. Because Aubameyang could be looking at himself. What can I win in this club? He's won the FA Cup. What else again? UCL, Europa League, Premier League. I don't think I can win it in that Arsenal team right now. And the way Arteta is being is kind of taking the club. Arteta is behaving like
what's going on here?
He's behaving like Pep Guardiola, but he doesn't have the brain and the intelligence of Pep Guardiola. That's what is making
all the trophies, all the success.
Exactly, because he was the assistant of Pep Guardiola in Manchester.
Are you muted? Wait. I'm muted.
Doesn't make him a Pep Guardiola's what's called reincarnation, because he doesn't have the ability to do it. So Arsenal needs to know their level. Arsenal needs to understand their level. It's as simple as that. I don't understand them why kind of giving Arteta so much time. What has people said that Arteta beat Lampard, they beat Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Now tell me, what has been a success ever since then? Zero. Doesn't make any sense.
Abdul say, man. I need to see what Abdul says, man.
Abdul, welcome. Now, Abdul, things have been developing. Things have greatly been developing. Now, tell me your thoughts on this, man. Tell me your thoughts on this Aubameyang to Barcelona, Arsenal ousting him apparently reducing his wage, and you doing this deal with Ousmane Dembele still remaining. How the hell did you pull this off? How much did you pay the Javier Tebas and La Liga president, man?
I mean, bro, like, as you know, there is always like ways around like the wage cap thing. Like, I don't know. It's very confusing the way, bro. Everything in Spain is confusing, bro. Like, very confusing system, complicated system. So there is ways around it, but they're clearly like having to work overtime. But I think one thing that they've done is they promised him like a higher salary next season because, as you know, like our wage cap is so low this season, but next season because of the losses we had from COVID last season, like our wage cap, it was killed, bro. It was killed. So I think he's gonna be like playing for very little the remaining of this season. Then from next season on, he will get good money. Apparently, he's gonna be joining permanently on an 18-month deal. Which, bro, like if like he can't be our starting attack striker next season, bro. Like he will have to play like he'll have to be like a bench player next season. But for this season, bro, like let's keep it 100, bro. He's
Which
better
other
than
striker
Luke.
which other striker you gonna get in then? That's will be starting.
Yeah.
Yes, like
What do you mean from next season?
Well, you said he can't be a starting striker, Mike. So who is
for
going to be a
next
starting
season, for
striker?
next
And
season.
they bring in Lukaku.
For next season.
Yeah,
that's not that.
yeah. I'm just
Wait, actually, hold up. Let me. Wait, sorry, we disrupt your regular programming just to bring you a quick. It's going to be just a very short ad. Don't worry, guys. I know I'm sorry. I know this is bad, but I've sold out. So this is a very quick advert, man. This is a very quick advert. Don't worry, guys. It's going to be a very brief advert, man. So.
That you want to take me away.
How are you not going to share the plug?
Oh man.
Ziba, talk to me about Aubameyang to Barcelona, man. Talk to me.
I mean, if it's for an 18-month deal, not to mention the fact that I think Luke with 2 years and your boy Brentford might be out towards the summer, so he'll be I think Abdul is right. He's most likely going to be a second choice. The goal is not to end up like Manchester United, 9-year rebuild session, and not to, come back to an actual glory. I know you guys haven't won a trophy in 6 years, so we're trying to prevent that. That's the goal. That's the goal. Wait a minute, Magpie. Why are you upset? We're talking about Manchester.
I'm not upset.
Why are you upset, Magpie Studio?
I'm not upset. I just wanted to know who is the first striker you're talking about? That's the question.
I don't know, bro. We'll see in the summer, bro.
Yeah, we'll see in the summer.
No. There's a lot of strikers available.
It's
in
like
the summer,
Are there? Which
Yeah,
strikers
bro.
available?
bro. I like Patrick Sheik, bro. Patrick Sheik is a good striker. Man.
Wow.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. That's low.
Wait.
Sheik. Wait. You went from Romario, Edzo, Villa to Sheik.
But HH. All right. Have you seen how many goals he got in the Bundesliga this season, bro?
Oh, so Bundesliga tax no longer means anything.
No.
anymore.
But I'm saying if you rate Haaland's fucking Bundesliga goals, why not rating Sheik's Bundesliga?
I mean,
how many goals has he scored in a CL non-knockouts game? Sheik. How many?
Well,
He's not been in
balled
the
up in the Euros. He balled out in the Euros.
What is not the answer to that? I need a number. How many in a CL knockouts?
How many goals has Haaland scored in the Euros?
Ziman, talk over this.
But yeah, man, I guess it's a decent sign. And then the Dembele thing. Where's Abdullahi at? Oh yeah.
Abdullahi's here.
The Lord help. Lord is gonna need bro. Abdul, Lord is gonna need to help you with the ooze, man. Top 2 talent next to Messi. What am I hearing? Top 2 talent next to Messi.
Let me repeat myself,
bro. This guy is going. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. You say that Barcelona players are stagnating, but aren't your players stagnating under Tuchel? I mean, what has Kyle Havertz done? What has Lukaku done? What has Timo done? Like all of your players are stagnating.
Tell me about Aubameyang.
Z-Man's come fighting. Z-Man's so violent.
He's got a huge game against Napoli next month. Oh, relax. Z-Man, talk about Aubameyang. Don't start throwing shots.
Not everyone could be a Europa League winner like Chelsea, man. But yeah, man. No, bro. I just, you know what, man. Listen, man. Aubameyang is a decent signing. We did a good job. Considering that we don't have that much forward options, and also Fati is. No, I actually came back from uni. That's why. No, but I'm telling you, bro.
Changing that AVI, man.
Don't you like it, HH?
Not a change that AVI. Not a change that AVI. Change that AVI. Okay, Zeman, run for continue. Zeman, for continue.
Yeah, it's a decent signing. Alemani did his work. If we could get Dembele out of this club into Chelsea, that would be really appreciated.
Man, you have to be rude.
No,
you don't have to be rude.
That's because I want him to get exposed so you Chelsea fans can finally see what I'm seeing. So yeah, I hope he gets his transfer And I hope the best for him in his future.
Latza, talk to me about this.
But wait, HH, I just want to ask, Magpies, do you think we could get now? Do you think we could get Greenwood for a discounted price now?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry, say that again.
Oh,
Could we,
Lord.
is Greenwood available
Natsa, talk over the dude. Natsa, talk over him. Natsa, talk over him.
By the way,
Jesus,
I think Arsenal made the signing that Abdul was talking about today. Yeah, I just want to put that in. Anyway, when we're talking about Aubameyang, I'm not gonna lie, Abdul, your club is making some signings. Like compared to a Finnish club like United, they know how to
relax.
Aubameyang, to get Aubameyang on a free. I know he's going through some troubles and everything, but getting Aubameyang on a free is different. Like getting him on a free without paying. And how much is he earning? What's his wages looking like?
We don't even know, but it's greatly reduced from what we hear. It's greatly reduced.
That's crazy.
Is anything 55 in Arsenal?
And then they somehow found money for Ferran Torres, which I don't understand.
Bro, now we haven't, bro. We are not, we did the payment plan. The first payment is in the summer, bro.
And we accepted that. Oh my god!
Bro.
That's what our board they're practically gifting the players, bro. They're practically gifting the Barca fans, all of them, and even Pep. Anyway, I don't know. And Ferran Torres is a good signing for them. He'll be good for them, but he's not a superstar. Let's be honest. But he's a good signing for now.
You guys have Palmer, right? The winger, the young upcoming winger.
I mean, Palmer's better than Ferran Torres. And time will show. Time will show.
Elegdi, who do you support?
Wait, hey, before you go, can you just do what Arsenal did with Aubameyang and just terminate Lukaku's contract?
Elegdi, who do you support?
That's a good question, man.
That's a good question.
Juventus, man. Juventus.
Who?
He said Juventus.
You said Juventus, and then
you said Juventus.
Well,
Juventus.
Okay, why do you have a picture of Zeman? Shush. Okay, and why do you have a picture of Robbie on your? Okay, and why do you?
You need to mute the stream in the background.
You need to mute the
background noise in the background. It's coming.
Because he's the GOAT. Why not?
Can you reduce your background noise?
All right, hold up.
The hell?
Yo, HH.
No, hold on, wait. Sorry, Nathaniel, talk to me about this whole deal, man.
HH, you made
him say. I wanted to say, Z-Man, there's not another shame. Every day I've been seeing this for the past months, HH getting cooked by rivals. I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm going to back him. Listen, us Chelsea fans, yeah, we're doing Barcelona dirty because basically they want us to pay money for him now, Dembele, but we're going to wait till the summer and get him on a free. You guys are begging us, you're on your knees for us to give us, if you want money. We're not going to give you money.
But Nathaniel, don't you need him now, bro? You need him now.
No, we don't.
Yeah, no. What's your creative? Wait, Nathaniel. I got a question for you. What's your creative outlet? What's your creative outlet at Chelsea?
We've actually got too many attackers. Our creative outlet.
Hudson-Odoi. You got Hudson-Odoi. Who do you have?
Z-Man has Barcelona qualified for the Europa League yet. I'm not. Is that working?
Yeah, have Man United won a trophy?
I don't really care about United, Z-Man. I'm Newcastle.
Wait, hold on. Let me. I'm going to take a quick dose. So, from your boy Alex B says, important info in your DM. You see, now I want people's thoughts on this, man. So let me bring this up to what homeboy put in my DM, man. Now this is from April 2nd, 2013. He said this in 2013.
Hala Madrid.
Oh, come on, Mike.
I mean, this was come on. Alex.
Neymar almost signed for Real Madrid, so.
This is freaking ages ago, man. It is absolutely ages ago.
Yeah, come on.
So guys,
I finished.
What's your view on? Actually, no. Let me bring your boy Michael. So Michael, talk to me about this whole transfer deadline day thing. What's your thoughts on Mbappe, Spurs, Chelsea getting? So talk to me.
Thanks for having me. By the way, can you just please put up what signing Arsenal just made? They just signed an American. Can you just bring up the guy's name quickly.
Bro, it's hilarious,
Are
bro.
you talking about the
you know
Colorado defender?
Colorado defender. If you ever
know
thought
what?
Arsenal were trusting the process,
23.
oh my God,
know
they are
what?
really trusting the
It's
process.
No.
in this
You guys
signing.
don't even understand. That Colorado's owned by Stan Kroenke.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't
they're
pay
owned by
him
Stan
no
Kroenke,
money.
yep.
It's his own club, bro.
You know what? Because
Yep, and his
listen,
NFL team made the Super Bowl yesterday. Oh my
so
God.
who is Austin
So-
Trusty
Someone
Trusting
said
the
he's paying
process.
himself.
from
Colorado
Colorado
Someone said he's paying
Rapids.
himself.
Literally, he's
Literally,
loaning
someone
from
said he's paying
club to his
himself.
own club to he's paying himself like club to his
To
own
be
club,
fair,
bro. He
no,
owns
no,
both clubs.
to be fair, HH, he's only 23, so he could end up being a good signing.
Austin Trusty, man.
Well, where did the American goalkeeper come from, bro?
No, Ziba, you don't understand. Like Kroenke, he owns both Colorado and Arsenal. So he literally took one player from one club to another. That's all he did. It's like literally taking money from one pocket and put it in the other pocket. That's all.
Okay, so
I've got a
so
question
Mike,
for Zima.
So back to you, Mike. Continue, Mike.
So, Arsenal, man, they get rid of Aubameyang, right? Now, let's talk about who are their two strikers left for them. They got Lacazette and Nketiah. Do you know how many?
Hold on. I don't know who I know who lack of threat is.
Lack of threat, yes.
I know who lack of threat is.
Okay,
Yeah, lack of threat.
so lack of threat and Eddie. You know how many goals they have this season? The strikers for Arsenal, 3 goals. They have 3 goals this season. Now, I don't know what Arsenal are going to do for the rest of this season, man. I thought Man United were a banter club, but Arsenal taking the throne back quickly with all these players leaving at the moment. And for Barca, I got to give it to them. I thought they were a finished club when Messi left, but they've made some good signings. And if you told me in January that Barca would sign Traore, Aubameyang, I would have been, what are you smoking? And I need the same thing. And Ferran Torres, excuse me, I forgot about him as well. But you got to give it to Barca, man. But the defense, that needs to be fixed up big time for Barca.
No, they got Nketiah, guys. Relax. They got Nketiah.
I'm afraid of that defense, man.
We're coming in for Diaz next, bro. Naza, what's up?
You guys need to get Werner.
What was it that but AJ, just quickly, bro. You know that Mbappe news, bro? It's so fake, man. Stop falling for Madrid extra, bro. It's so fake. Bro, wait,
no,
AJ,
Abdul. First of
AJ,
all,
let me
Abdul,
tell
why are
why.
you
Let me tell
transitioning from an AK? That's the first thing. Second thing is, I have Madrid zone and Infinite Madrid muted,
But
so
AJ,
I didn't get it from there.
let me tell you why, like, bro, the sports outlet that like broke the news. It's a German outlet. Why would a German outlet be the first ones to know?
Maybe they have good sources. Maybe they have really good sources. How do you know?
I think honestly, when you think about it, I think like what's the chance that it's on the 31st of January? I think it's on purpose because I think if no news had come out today, a lot of Madrid fans would have been upset because they kind of needed some players. Like in January, I think they needed a left back or a right back, and I think to bring some positivity. But like, we all know Mbappe is gonna happen. But I just, bro, like Madrid extra and shit like that, bro. That shit fake, bro. And like when you really think about it, bro, it's so unlikely. Why would the German outlet be the ones to break like such massive news? You know what I mean?
Okay, wait, hold on. So now, guys, should I be giving more love to Lampard finally getting a job and so forth? I mean,
you signed Van der Beek and Dele Alli.
Wait, hold on, Cobham. Are you happy that your hero is back in the EPL?
Well, back in business, baby. Come on.
Yes.
Yes. He's
Everton
got more
second team.
transfer signings. He's got more transfer signings than Thomas Tuchel, and he's had 2 windows. So
it's the Lampard.
Yeah, man. So expecting great things for Everton from your boy Lamps, man.
Whoa.
Look, what's you have Johnny Van de Beek, Ali as well.
Yeah. Well, Ali's oh my god, I don't know about this guy, man. He hasn't been good since 2018. Bro, when was the last time Ali was good? 2018. So a World Cup ago.
Basically, that season when Tottenham almost won the league. I think that's the last time that Ali was relevant, man. So, I mean, because see, my thing with Spurs is like, okay, Spurs. So, Ali's gone, Lo Celso gone, Ndombele gone. There's another guy as well. Who am I missing?
Brian
Gill. So 4 of those have gone, and the only 2 coming are Kulusevski and Bentancur. Isn't that a break window? And also, from Juve fans have said that Bentancur is trash. Now
Is that
Kulusevski,
Deadwood?
yeah, no. Kulusevski is good. He's like that surprises me how they got him. Bentancur, bro, that guy is mid. So have Tottenham just engaged in a brick window?
Yeah, bro. They lost their 2 targets. Let's not forget they were after Adama Traore and they were after the Fiorentina striker. So it just feels like these guys haven't done enough business, bro. And then I think they were planning to make signings, but they just weren't able to execute it. And plus, you guys are losing players. So,
But is it their fault, HH? Let's be honest. Like, it's Tottenham. Who wants to play for Tottenham?
It's more like Levy mainly. Okay, look, Nathaniel, are you still happy to be a Chelsea fan if Chelsea end up with no signings this window?
It hurts, you know. I can't really say too much on here, but it hurts.
Why can't you say too much on here? Why? Are you scared?
Listen,
Are you a coward?
November. HH. Ben Chilwell got an ACL injury. It was confirmed on the 28th of November. It's the 31st of January, and we haven't made a single signing. And we have Marcus Alonso playing as a left wing back. This guy,
Nathaniel, I've always said that. Look, I will ride with the ship,
bro,
good and bad. But see, I sympathize with Abdullahi and Coburn, because when you say that to me again, then I truly wonder why I didn't take that Bayern Munich offer when they gave it. Because Bayern Munich called and say, "Yo, we have an offer." I say, you know what? These guys always win. I'll always be happy. And these guys always compete in the UCL. And these guys always have
that explains why you were like,
I now reject why they take the because bro, Bayern, the offer say, yo, we could take you for a 6-month loan just to get your head right. Just to get your head right. We could take you on
when Alonso runs.
No.
When Alonso runs, it's like he's running backwards.
Wait, who are we gonna loan? Who are we loaning to you guys?
No, HH,
relax.
I
reject
you
it.
know what makes this?
No, I know, but I don't know what player you're talking
makes
about.
this. You know what makes this weird is the fact that the most complicated Chelsea fan is the only Chelsea fan left in this panel, bro. It's like how bad of a transfer.
No. That is thick, man. That is thick, man.
Who in your opinion has had the best window? Because in my opinion, it's Prison FC.
Right.
Easy.
Relax.
Nah, Newcastle.
I
think
Newcastle.
Let me say something. I think
how is Newcastle getting these signings?
let me say something.
Because they have money.
Natalia,
and they're active.
Let me say something to what Natalia said. You see, my issue with that is I never expected any good news from Chelsea Football Club because this happens time over time every day. So I'm not surprised.
Abdullahi, what I don't understand is how could Liverpool, for example, who have nowhere near the same amount of money as Chelsea, and want the current Champions League winners, how could they manage to sign Luis Diaz? And I think they're signing this.
Magpie. What did Man United sign? You talk about Liverpool. What did Man United sign?
Wait.
Guys, hold up.
Let me respond.
Hold up, because I forgot to actually even bring this up because we have to talk about this though. And I actually want to come to you, Magpie, because I know you're already. I know you're the same freaking dudes, man. So, or you can speak on behalf of RDS. You can speak on behalf of RDS.
I'll pass it. Yeah, I'll speak on behalf of RDS.
Now, so basically, you could just text him or something.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to RDS.
I'm not shouting him out. I gave him an invite and rejected him. I'm not relax. We're not shouting and we're not shouting that dude out. Screw RDS, man. So, Eriksen. Here's the thing. His heart stopped during the game. And we all got very, very scared. So now I saw something on Instagram. So I think they were, and I didn't see the video, but basically they were interviewing a guy who was a former first team doctor for Watford. And he basically broke down as to why it is still safe for Eriksen to come and play. Because my thing is that if this is fully safe, this is actually a damn good coup by Brentford. Because I believe that a lot of people were scared and worried of like, do we really want to get Eriksen and so forth and everything? And I'm sure because the Brentford manager, he's Danish and so forth. So obviously that would have been an extra thing for him to bring him in. Yeah. And Eriksen, see, I thought that Eriksen would do what Aguero did, bro. Just call it quits. So the fact that he's like, oh no, I still want to play, I'm like, credit to you, because I know that would have scared the life out of me if that was in my position. So what do you make of Eriksen coming back to football?
I think it's, I mean, not the expert here, but I would suspect that from what we know, different leagues have different rules regarding this as well. So I think the reason why
Serie have a different rule, yes,
exactly. So I think the reason why Serie let an Inter to let him go is because I think that they're more hard line when it comes to this. I don't know whether necessarily the Premier League are compared to Serie or La Liga. So that I think is the first thing. For example, I think regarding Eriksen himself, I suspect he's had some sort of like defibrillator device or something like that, like being put in. But I assume he has had that. So, and that's being monitored. But it's like with anything, it's like, at the end of the day, like doctors, medical professionals, they can only advise, like, unless there's like some legal thing, like where's that coming from?
Well, what happened?
Sorry, my bad. I just saw some music playing in the background for some reason. Anyway, I'm sorry. So unless there's some actual legal like laws in place from the league themselves that says under no circumstances can a player who's had previous cardiac issues, arrests, etc., they can't play in the league anymore. It's still up to the player's discretion to decide whether they'll continue to play or not, because while doctors can obviously advise and say, listen, it's probably a good idea, if the player is still passionate and wants, so long as they know, because Eriksen will probably be explaining the risks, that there's probably a small chance that maybe something like this could happen again. It's there. It's not negligible, but it's there. You've got an increased risk of it. But he's probably had that conversation. He's accepted the risks, and he's saying that, at the end of the day, I love football. I want to continue playing, and you've got to respect his decision. It's as simple as that, really.
I mean, it is a decision. Yeah, look, you have to respect and everything. So it's what it is. So, Mr. Elegdi, is your mic working there now? Elegdi, is your mic working? I'm talking to you, bro. Elegdi, one two. Wait, how do guys come in, man? And
but did you see what HH? Did you see what Shane said in the chat? HH. He said,
what?
He said he's risking his life for Brentford. And like it's kind of true, like
She ain't got a point.
Like I don't want to laugh. I don't laugh because it's a bit of a sick joke, but I mean,
chill. You guys have no chill.
Puya, man, what do you make of this transfer window, man?
I mean, a lot of good deals happened today. I don't know how, like, in my opinion, I rate Dejan Kulusevski. I have no idea how he's wearing a Spurs shirt now. Like, it makes that doesn't really make sense to me. On the Arsenal situation, I side with Aubameyang because we've seen it too many times where they just throw players under the bus. And the one that sticks to me the most is the Ozil one. Like, Ozil was literally just standing up for literally slave camps in China.
Yeah.
And Arsenal showed more support for when Saka missed a penalty in the Euro final than for Ozil, who's actually trying to save people being murdered in China. As for Barcelona, the whole Barcelona deal is crazy to me. So what they sold Neymar to PSG, right? Then they buy players like Dembele with the Neymar money. Then because of overspending on fraudulent players like Ousmane Dembele, they have to release Messi. Then Messi goes to PSG. Now Dembele is going to go to PSG because he ended up being fraudulent. It makes no sense to me. I'm kind of disappointed Bayern didn't make any signings in defense for the rest of the season. There's so much stuff. And then Barcelona signings, I heard you guys talking about it. I don't really rate much of their signings. Like, really, Adama Traore, I know you guys got him for a cheap wage, right? Like, didn't Adama reject $6 million a year at Spurs for like a 500?
Yeah. No, but it's better than the non. Like, that there's a saying also called beggars can't be choosers.
Do Barcelona have the oil that he needs? That's the thing. Because he'll need the
Magpies.
He'll need the oil.
Not everyone.
They have the money for the oil.
Not everyone could be owned by an oil salesman, man.
Johnson and Johnson are happy.
Backfire, man.
I know, but it's what it is, isn't it?
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This past couple of days have been crazy. Like, I don't know, but this was a pretty active January transfer window. I feel like last year, because of COVID, there wasn't that much the last 2 Januaries. But this January was popping. Newcastle, the team I'm most impressed with is Newcastle. I think if they don't get out of that relegation battle with the players they signed, then you got to question Eddie Hearn is the manager now, right?
Relax.
Question Eddie Hearn. You got to question the whole club.
We're moving. Relax.
But
Phase one. It's phase one.
But yeah, I guess my takeaway, I really wanted Bayern to sign a defender since we're letting Sula leave. But yeah, those are.
Can I just?
Okay, so before you go, guys, let's get those likes up, man. Let's get those likes up. If you're in here, hit that like button. We're giving you that content scrap. We are giving you that content scrap. Please. Anyone that's here, drop a like. Hit that like button. Ziman, talk to me.
We were thinking that we're gonna lose Dembele. That's why we signed Adama Traore, and they're both like for like players. They're the type of players to study for a blood test. They're not the smartest, and they clearly have their own weaknesses. They have their own mental deficiencies. So, like for like player that can just go through the flank and put in crosses, because there was a chance we were gonna lose Dembele, who is arguably the second most talented, only behind Messi. So so I guess that's a like for like replacement, and I don't expect that much from him. He's a low risk signing, so if anything, I feel like he'll contribute and he'll at least be fit. So that's all we can ask for.
But I meant Eddie Howe, not Eddie Hearn. I don't know why.
Yeah, what's that?
I was watching some boxing highlights last night. So I was
Eddie Hearn now switched from boxing to football now. Your boy LSK Laxon, who unfortunately is here. Arsenal are going to get OBJ on loan.
Bro, don't rule Kroenke out, man. Don't rule that guy. OBJ played soccer in college, bro. Relax.
That's
He's got the resume. He's got the resume.
Your boy Philip Anthony Jones says, "Help! I'm being held hostage at United. I want to go for free." No, Jones, you dumbass. Bordeaux gave you a contract, and you reject that contract for Bordeaux. It was a perfect opportunity to go to France, a new league, guaranteed a starting place that wants you, but you reject it because, like many English people, they're too scared to leave England. So it's Wazki, man. What do you make of this January window, man? Aubameyang to Barca, Mbappe apparently signing a pre-contract to Real Madrid, and Ousmane Dembele still in limbo.
I'm still to understand. Did Fabrizio ever tweet about the Mbappe situation?
He said that there's nothing concrete that's happening, but
yeah,
I don't think.
So basically, it's not. That's happened. That's way. I mean, so I'm guessing you got it from Madrid zone or somewhere like that.
Madrid extra, bro. Madrid extra.
Bro, do you know how many times I've said that I have Madrid zone muted? I have them.
No, you can be. No, bro, you can have a burner account. You can have a burner account.
Oh,
where's
do you know how
Milton
messed up that'll be? That I have them muted, but I have like a split personality disorder, so I have a burner account that follows them, and no.
It's possible.
No. I just want to ask it because Mark Pies has split personality disorder and he's now a Newcastle fan. You as a United fan, why do you have Lingard hostage? Why are you keeping Lingard hostage? Why are you imprisoning him?
Sorry, I was gonna talk about the Mbappe situation.
By the way, Donny van der Beek is finally free.
Oh, is that
yes?
Van der Beek has
he's on the Everton.
He is.
Your boy Lamps. Why is my brother Jesse Lingard? Because Van der Beek is a bit.
Wait. Why do you rate Van der Beek, HH? You don't rate Frankie de Jong.
Relax.
Can I ask a talk?
Relax. Yeah, our Lord and Savior Van der Beek is free. So thank God for that. Thank God for that. So no. The Jesse situation is weird because I think he's expressed in multiple occasions that he wanted to leave, and I think they had a face-to-face or something like that.
Yeah.
And he explicitly said that he wants to leave. I don't know why the club wants to keep him. Maybe Ragnick feels like he can play a role in the club games or whatever. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The Mbappe situation, until Fabrizio says anything, I don't care. So it's 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 Madrid's own tax. So I don't care.
Okay, so what do you make of this whole Arsenal Aubameyang thing and how Arsenal have
Bro,
lived with
how
just it
personally, I
makes no
think
sense,
Dembele
bro.
should stay. I think Dembele should stay and reunite the whole the Batman and Robin situation that they had.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
So
exactly.
I think Dembele should stay. I think I believe Troops is on his way to Barcelona now as we speak.
Mostly, yeah, he's going to be a
That's what I
Barcelona
thought.
thing.
You know,
He's boarding the plane right
transfer
now. He's
pending.
gonna
Fabrizio have tweeted about
he's gonna
Aubameyang.
he's gonna change
Fabrizio
he's
have
gonna
tweeted
change
about
it.
Aubameyang. He's
He's
undergoing his
gonna
medical right now.
he's
And
gonna
he should
go
be a
ahead and
Barcelona player. He should be a Barcelona player in the next couple of hours.
Okay, so sorry. You ask about
he's gonna Troops is on his way right now. I heard that he's changing his channel name from Troops TV to Troopes TV. So he's on his way to doing that. So shout out to Troops, man. What else we got? Dele Alli, he also departed.
basically Spurs let go of 4 players and only got in 2 players. One of them
Yeah,
is
that was interesting. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if I call Everton's transfer window a success or a failure because they signed a bunch of bums. So I don't know what to say. But hey, you never know. Uncle Frank
Respect Donny, bro. Respect Donny, bro.
Uncle Frank has signed a bunch of people, and now listen.
I say don't call him Uncle Frank.
No.
Don't call him.
You know why I'm calling him Uncle Frank? You know why I'm calling him Uncle Frank?
Why?
April 30th. April 30th, it goes down. It goes down April 30th. Now, could you imagine? Could you imagine if it was a top 4 battle and London Blues are battling for top 4?
Wisecake.
Then I would attack Lampard and I will go to Stamford Bridge and I will burn down every Lampard statue and I'm thinking that then they'll throw me in jail.
Are you going to do what you did last season when you were begging like Spurs to sort of to win when that happened for top 4? Are you going to do a sim where you're going to be at a point where you're going to be begging Lampard to see the is that what's going to happen?
Yeah, no. Magpies, you don't want that stream.
At least I rep my team. No, sorry, Magpies. At least I rep my team 24/7, and I don't have split personality.
I rep my team as well, man.
Supporting 2 clubs.
At
least I stick to 1 club. I don't support
he was on his knees. He had to delete the stream. So
I wasn't on my knee. I wasn't on my knee.
There you go. See, perfect timing. So yeah, and the Eriksen situation. Listen, man. Is his life. That's all I can say. It's his life. I don't know who said. I think it was Shane actually. He's risking his life for Brentford, which is very true. I'm sorry, bro. There's things that are more important than football. But apparently, it is what it is, man. Again,
what do they have at Brentford, bro? To be risking your life like that, bro. What do they have, bro?
They've got
what type of offers did they give him?
Well, actually, Brentford
burgers. The canteen sells good burgers, man.
Brentford technically is the top. I'd say Brentford in the top 3 London teams right now, along with London Blues, West Ham, and
look what.
It's strange. It's strange.
At least they didn't stock them like Arsenal fans.
It's weird that Serie A blocks this, but the Premier League allows this to go through. I find that strange. Because essentially, I mean, listen, man. Obviously, you pray that nothing bad happens.
Yes,
he can, play football again, bro. If we were in that situation, I'm sure we'd also be contemplating playing. If the doctor says, listen, there's a chance, we'd all be,
do you want me to real? If I was technically dead for 2 minutes and I was brought back to life, and the doctors gave me assurance that say, thanks, but I'm good. Like I'm good.
Exactly. So I can understand it from that point as well. But it is what it is. What other? I don't know what any other major.
So basically, look. Do you think this Aubameyang thing is actually going to be thingy? So is that it's real?
Yeah, it looks.
And
I
think, I think he's going to play for next to nothing, pretty much.
Yeah, no. I mean, bro, that's good business, man. Good business again. For their alleged financial situations, the turmoil that they're in, they're somehow managing to find the wages, the money, and they're doing a good job. And now we're gonna see a front. What is it? Do they play a front two or front three? Front three of Traore, Aubameyang, and who's on the other side? If Dembele stays, I'm guessing Dembele also
Torres,
plays
bro,
on that side.
Torres.
Oh yeah, Ferran Torres. Yeah, my bad. So it's a decent window for them. Oh, and Magpies as well. Newcastle. They've been doing some.
Bro, man.
they've been doing some good. Bro, Matt Target, man. Matt Target is a
man. Exactly, man.
Matt
So
Target, bro.
it's phase one, man. It is phase one. I'm
Phase
just
one
saying,
complete.
like,
Phase one complete.
If you remember when City got big, a lot of Chelsea fans became City supporters.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that,
Excuse me, a lot of Chelsea what?
all I'm saying is that just give us 1 or 2 years, and like we're more than welcome to welcome you, Chelsea.
It's a process. It's a process. City went from Alano to Yaya Toure.
To be fair, you guys have a larger fan base compared to City, so I'm sure you guys have a
We actually
let me bring up some stuff. From Romelu Bolignone says, ever since I stepped at Old Trafford, United never won a trophy. Well, this might be technically true. Lukaku again says, HH, can you verify with Feb if
Lukaku,
do you know that Lukaku will never live this down, man? He's never going to live this down.
You're on good terms as well. Fab stopped by the channel before, wasn't he? So
from the rejuvenated Half Up Skincare Incorporated, hello panel, feel free to contact results on the AVI.
Wait, what is that AV?
No, look at it. It's before and after.
Wait,
what? Lighting tax.
Wait, how? Wait, what's the time frame? What's the time frame?
The AV, bro, I'm trying to explain to you. The AV on the left, this is when I was poor and I couldn't afford lighting and so forth. The AV on the right, I could afford lighting.
But there is lighting though. There is lighting there.
No, there is no. It's
sunlight.
Bro, there's sunlight. There's sunlight.
Yeah, there's sunlight.
Wait. I'm hearing Carrasco to Newcastle. Is that real or is that fugazi?
Oh wait, what? Let me have a look.
People are saying
if Newcastle signed a Carrasco, okay, we'll be destroy this window.
Yeah, but bro, like this guy went China in his prime, bro. So will it surprise you?
No, I won't be shocked.
Absolutely, you guys signed Braithwaite for Middlesbrough, man. Relax.
Hold up. So your boy Elegdi, man, is your mic working the role?
But he wasn't from Middlesbrough though.
Yeah, my mic works now.
So you're a Juve fan.
I am.
So can you please, because I wanted to talk about Zakaria and what your thoughts on him, but also talk about Bentancur. Have you finessed Tottenham in giving them Bentancur? And why did you let go of Kulusevski?
So Bentancur, he's not really good. I mean, he loses the ball a lot. We basically lost to Porto because of him, because he couldn't pass a simple ball to Szczesny. Kulusevski is good, but he's young, and he needs to improve a lot before he can actually start for a team like Juve. I think Tottenham is a perfect team for Kulusevski and the system of Conte. And Zakaria, I don't know much about him because I don't watch the Bundesliga, but maybe he can improve under Allegri as a CDM. But yeah.
Was selling Kulusevski a bad move?
For 40 million, not at all. Because we literally make 5 million back from him because we bought him for 35 million. So I think it's a fair move for both, even if he turns out really good.
Look, man, if anybody has anything to add, man, I think, look, man, most of the deals are done here, man. Most of the deals are done here, man. But all I will say is, though, is that Marina, you have blood in your hands, man. Because if it is confirmed, and it's looking at it right now, because we will have like a few hours until if it is done now that Chelsea,
how do you how do you let a club like Barca do better than you the transfer window with their wage structure?
It's not even only that. Thomas Tuchel went to Champions League. What does he get for all that trouble? For literally resurrecting a Chelsea season, Lukaku and Saul. That's it. That's all he gets. Damn, bro.
No fullbacks,
this is how you black
man.
Tuchel?
That's wild, man.
Is this what you guys do? Wow.
But
that was current, clearly.